as it stays 0-2. Runner still at first and second with no outs. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Byer on the mound. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back once again. And Shabilsky continues to just stay alive. As the bugs start to come out as the sun goes down here at Witter Field. And a swing and a miss from Shabilsky for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. That'll take us back to the top of the order for Stevens Point, but we'll have a meeting on the mound first for Wisconsin Rapids. So again, Rapids took the lead back in the 6th inning where they put up 4 of their 5 runs. Forced a pitching change from the Sixers. Now Stevens Point looks to even it up or take the lead here with the last shot opportunity here in the top of the 7th. As players head back to their positions and we get set to resume play as it is Bennett Klisch up to bat. Bennett Klisch is 0 for 3 on the day. He grounded out and popped out twice in his first 3 at-bats. And pitch 1 to Klisch is a ball. 1-0 the count to Klisch. And runners at first and second with 1 out now. 1-0 the count. That one at the knees for strike number 1. Evens up the count at 1-1. One count and 1 out. 2 runners on and a swing and a miss there from Klisch. As it's 1-2 now to Bennett Klisch. The pitch on the way and swung on and chipped off and foul by Klisch. So the count stays 1-2. Pitch on the way. That one swung on, grounded into the gap out in right field. And runner coming home, no. Stays put at third. It was Kobe Hintz that thought about heading home. Decides to go back to third, but it's a base hit for Bennett Klisch. Now bases are loaded for Isaac Sikosh. And Sikosh is 2 for 3 on the day. He's got 2 base hits in his last 2 at-bats. And he grounded out his first at-bat. So if you're Stevens Point, not many other players you'd rather have at the plate in this situation. As that one outside for ball 1 to Sikosh. Again, bases loaded, just 1 out. It's Isaac Sikosh at the plate. That one high and inside for ball 2. 2-0 now to Sikosh. And Wisconsin Rapids up 5-2. Is that one inside for ball 3, so it's quickly 3-0 to Isaac Seakosh. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. So strike 1 to Seakosh. Count 3-1 now. Pitch on the way, and it's a check swing from Seakosh, and they say he didn't go, and that is ball 4 to Isaac Seakosh. So Stevens Point puts up a run. It's just a 2-run game now. 5-3.
The pitcher, Isaiah Christensen.
As that brings up the pitcher, Isaiah Christensen. Pitch 1 is a strike to Christensen. Christensen struck out his first 2 at-bats and had a base hit on a bunt his last at-bat. And a big swing and a miss there from Christensen. It's quickly 0-2. So bases loaded with 1 out for Christensen. As he hits that one, pops it up into left field, and it'll be caught out in left field. Runner coming home. Runner will score. So just a 1-run deficit now for Stevens Point, as it's Hintz scoring. Klisch stays put at second. Seakosh stays put at first, and it's a pop fly for out number 2 for Christensen. That brings up Cade Konzel. Konzel 0 for 3 on the day. Popped out to center, struck out swing, and popped out to right field in his 3 at-bats. As 2 outs with runners at first and second for Konzel. And he watches a strike go by on pitch 1. It's 0-1 the count to Konzel. 5-4 the score. Rapids leads. And a swing, and that one's fouled off there by Konzel. So quickly 0-2 in the count to Cade Konzel. As Byer sets. And throws. And that is strike number 3. Cade Konzel is caught looking for strike number 3 as he strikes out for out number 3, and that will do it. So Wisconsin Rapids wins this one 5-4 over the Stevens Point Sixers. And be sure to stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up right after this here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility. And our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making...
As it is time now for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily, as it's the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers taking down the Stevens Point Sixers 5-4. And the big story was Wisconsin Rapids' 6th inning, where they score 4 runs. They're walked 3 times in that inning. They also get 3 hits in that inning, and they put up 4 runs in the 6th. Stevens Point was leading 2-1 in the 6th. Rapids puts up 4 runs, go up 5-2, and then Stevens Point comes close in the 7th. They put up 2 runs, cuts it to 5-4. And that is how we have our final score. So a quick runs breakdown for Stevens Point. They had 1 run in the 3rd, 1 run in the 4th, and 2 in the 7th. And for Wisconsin Rapids, they had 1 run in the 2nd inning, and then the other 4 were all in the 6th inning. As we mentioned in our Zaleski Sports, player of the game will be Jake Wiffley. Wiffley had 2 base hits and 2 RBIs here in today's matchup. Also had a critical nice play over there at second base, a sliding grab on a ground ball out at first, as the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers take down the Stevens Point Sixers. The Rangers improve to 5-1. The Sixers fall to 6-5 on the season, and that will do it for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. My name is Caleb Jacoby alongside Steve Maves, as we bid you farewell and have a good night, everybody. We will see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.